Here's what I did in my 20s to get ahead and what you can do to get even further. In your 20s, especially your early 20s, I wouldn't advise you as a guy to start dating in your early 20s. What you should be doing is stacking up your cash. In your early 20s, you're going to spend a lot of time trying to prove that you can provide and protect. And a lot of that time and energy can be invested either in building yourself so that you can become a better person for when it really matters the most. Another thing is, dating is actually really expensive. If you really start calculating how much it will cost you to go on a date, it'll probably cost you anything between $150 to $250 per date if you actually really want to go on a proper date. What I would do differently is obviously look at how much money you'd be able to invest when you then start adding up $150 every single date. If you go on 4 dates a month, that's about $600 to $1,000 a month that you could be stacking up towards your investments. Your 20s are not for proving that you are rich. Your 20s are for you to be spending time figuring out how not to die poor. What I mean by that is that you should be spending that time becoming the best version of yourself. There's going to be 2 things that you're going to be learning while you're stacking up your cash. How to make slow money fast, which is very important, and becoming the man that you need to become before the money actually comes. Because there's 2 things that actually happen. When the money comes before you become the man, the money stops you from becoming the man that you need to be, because you start putting your identity on how much money you are making, where it's more important to be learning the things outside of money that make you intrinsically valuable. Then you then start making money, and then when you have the combination of both together, then you become the man. Then the money is just a bonus from there. Number 3, start building your credit score early. This is one thing I wish I knew a lot earlier. I only found out about my credit score when I was in my 30s, but little did I know is that by the time I checked my credit score, it was already over 750. If you knew the importance of building good credit, a lot of people are making a lot of money, but they've got bad credit. There's so many advantages to be having when it comes to good credit, especially for you guys in your 20s. Either maybe you are studying and eventually you're gonna then need to find a job, and then when you've got a job, you're going to want to move out of your parents' home, but you're going to need to have good credit for that, and that's why you want to start building it early before it matters. Tip number 4, start going to the gym and get into shape. It's not just about just getting into shape, it's about learning delayed gratification. The one thing that I really learned about starting gym early is it put me in a mindset of working towards a future self that took me years to become. The nice thing about that is that you start understanding that good things do take time. The same principles it takes to build a great body is also going to be the same principles it's going to take to build a business as well. And it's a lot easier to build a business once you're in shape. One thing I can tell you is the fact that I was in shape, I had a lot more opportunities coming to me because I'm in shape. So if you want to be chasing opportunities or attracting opportunities, you then make the decision, because if you are not in shape, you're going to have to chase opportunities. And if you are in shape, you can attract opportunities.